Okay, today we're going to be focusing on main idea in our EOG review. Working on I can identify the central idea of a fiction story by identifying the who, what, where, when, and why of a text written as 1 to 2 sentences. So let's remember, what is main idea? And it's what the whole story is about, not just the little details. We want the overall story. How do we find it? We look for clues. We look for things that are repeated throughout the story. We look for the big events. We look for our characters. Okay. How do we remember it? Well, we're going to teach you a skill to help you remember how to find the main idea today. All right. We're going to be using our hand and our 5 fingers. So once again, main idea tells what a story is mostly about. All right, so when we look for the main idea, we must think of what finally happened in the story. We have to think towards the end as well as the beginning. So let's use our hands. So on our hand, our thumb stands for the who. The who of the story is very important. Without knowing who the story is about, we can't find the main idea. The pointer finger stands for what. What did the main character do or finally do? What did they do in the story? All right. Then our middle finger, which is not on there, stands for the where. Where did this take place? Where did the main character do this? Then our ring finger stands for the when. When did the main character do this? So I need the time period, the setting. And then the pinky will stand for the why. Okay, why did this happen? Why did the main character do this? So we keep this image in our hands. We have the who, what did they do, the where, the when, the why. So who, what, where, when, and why. Those are the 5 W's in reading. You've probably heard that before. So we're going to keep that in mind as we practice finding our main idea together. We're going to read this short story called The Birthday Surprise, and then we're going to come up with a main or central idea that has all of our 5 W's in it. Today is my birthday, and I'm so excited. I wake up early and jump out of bed as quick as a flash. I zoom down the stairs and walk into the lounge room where I see a pile of presents in the middle of the floor. There's also an enormous chocolate cake on the kitchen bench. I spend my morning unwrapping presents with my parents. I got a brand new bike and a cool school bag. In the afternoon, my friends all arrive for my birthday party. There's a clown, a jumping castle, and lots of party food. We play heaps of fun games like pass the parcel, pin the tail on the donkey, and musical chairs. Everyone is laughing and having a great time. At the end of the day, I get to hand out party bags to all my friends as they leave. That night, my parents cook my favorite food, chicken schnitzel with chip and salad. And then we have leftover birthday cake for dessert. I finally fall into bed with an enormous smile on my face. I'm so excited. I've had the best day ever, and I can't wait for my birthday next year. So let's look at this right here to help us out. Help us find the central or main idea. What is this story about? What does the author want us to know about this story? Now remember, we're not focusing on the little details about they had the little jumping castle and what types of food they had. Those are little details. We don't need to focus on those. Say, who is it? Okay. Well, they don't give us a name this time, but we know it's a child, right? It's a young child. It's a kid. Okay. We don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I'm going to look at this cake here and it's purple and pink. It's probably a girl. So I'm going to go with a young girl. What did they do? Look at the end of the story. What did they do? They had the best day ever, right? Where were they? She was at her house. When did it happen? When was this? Well, the best way I can describe that this was on her birthday. It is her birthday, right? And then the why. Why did she have the best day ever? Because she got to do a lot of fun things on her birthday, right? So we're going to put it all together in a 1 to 2 sentence statement. It was about a young girl who had the best day ever. She was at her house and it was her birthday. And she had a lot of fun with games and presents throughout the day. 1 to 2 sentence that tells us all these things: the who, the did what, the where, the when, and the why. You're going to be practicing that today.